Welcome to the Kollam Sengottai line. There are 17 railway stations in between Sengottai and Kollam. Today, the date is 14th April 2023. This train journey starts from Sengottai and ends with Kollam Junction. Total distance of this travel is 94 kilometers. This is a passenger train. This train will be stops at all the 17 railway stations. A journey refers to traveling from one place to another. When it comes to journeys, train journeys takes the top spot. A train journey certainly is a wonderfully joyous occasion. Furthermore, train journeys fill individuals with a feeling of intense excitement. Riding on a train and exploring new scenery is a fascinating pastime. There is much to be seen from a train's window. It is like you are riding in a separate universe. To travel by train is to see nature and human beings, towns and churches and rivers, in fact, to see life. Today it is very hot because this is a summer season. The summer season in Western Ghats mountain range begins at the end of February and it reaches peak level on April to May. The weather is humid in the plain, hills and coastal areas. The temperature remains high throughout the day, even in the night. This is Winter Joes and you are watching Kollam Sengottai line. There are 17 railway stations in between Sengottai and Kollam. This is a passenger train. This train stops at all the 17 railway stations. There are 4 express trains and 3 passenger trains have been operated in this railway line. These places are the parts of the Western Ghats. The Western Ghats, also known as the Sahyadri mountain range, is a mountain range that covers an area of 1,60,000 square kilometer in a stretch of 1,600 km, lying parallel to the western coast of the Indian peninsula, traversing the states of Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is one of the 36 biodiversity hotspots in the world. It is sometimes called the Great Escarpment of India. Early trains burned coal, wood and oil to produce steam to drive the trains. Much of the country's infrastructure for locomotives is over half a century old. New clean technologies exist that can power trains quickly and efficiently. Who knows how the speedy and silently trains of the future will look? Trains are wonderful. Train travel can benefit mental health. The rhythmic motion and scenery provide a soothing and relaxing experience that can reduce stress and anxiety. Our life is a constant journey from the birth to death. Indian trains are beautiful. They take people to places they have never been faster than they could ever go themselves. Hi viewers, welcome back to my channel. This is Winter Joes. Welcome to the Kollam Sengottai line, and you are watching Sengottai to Kollam railway route. The Kollam Sengottai line is a formerly known as Kollam Sengottai line or Sengottai Kollam line. This railway line in South India which connects Sengottai in Tamil Nadu and Kollam Junction in Kerala. The Kollam Sengottai railway line was the first railway line in the earthward Travancore state and is more than a century old. Now, the train is entering into the Aryankavu Puliyara tunnel. This tunnel is also known as the Aryankavu tunnel. This is the longest tunnel in the railway line. The tunnel is fully covered with darkness. We get a thrilling effect from it, and a lot of noises arises from the wheels movements and bearing sounds of the wheels and compartments. The sounds reflects and it creates a different kinds of noises. Please don't skip the video. Wait and watch how long the tunnel is. Some boys in the train compartments and also making noise because of the thrilling enjoyment. Totally, there are 5 tunnels in this railway line. But this is the longest tunnel in the railway line. This 891.70 meter long tunnel is inside the hills of the Western Ghats mountain range. This 891.70 meter long tunnel is a section of the Kollam Sengottai railway line, which was the first line in the former Travancore kingdom. This tunnel's construction began in 1901 and 2 years later in 1903. It was finally completed. Aryankavu railway station in Kerala and Bhagavatipuram station in Tamil Nadu are connected via the Aryankavu tunnel. It is the longest railway tunnel in Kerala and contains the state border between Tamil Nadu and Kerala. The border between Kerala and Tamil Nadu is located 672 meters inside the tunnel from the Aryankavu entrance in Kerala. And this is Aryankavu railway station. Aryankavu is a village located in the Kollam district of the Indian state of Kerala. It lies close to the border between Tamil Nadu and Kerala near Thenmalai. This village is located beside Chendurni Wildlife Sanctuary. You are invited to visit these tunnels, villages, and places. Now, the train is maintaining the speed of 30 kilometers per hour. To travel by train is to see nature and human beings, towns and churches and rivers, in fact, to see life. The landscape changes, the people change, our needs change, but the train keeps moving. Life is the train, but not the station. Life is a train ride, and at the many stations along the route, people important to us debark, never to get a word again until by the end of the journey. We sit in a passenger car where most of the seats are empty. This passenger train have 12 number of compartments. The train have two diesel locomotives, one is pulling at the front and the another one is pushing from the rear side. It's hard to climb the mountain. Many of the places the train keeps an average speed of 30 km per hour because of climbing, tunnels and animal crossing. This is a tropical evergreen forest and is home to animals like elephants, leopards, bisons, sambar deer, wild boar, lion-tailed macaques, langurs, deers and most of the other regular inhabitants of the wild. The Western Ghats climate is generally humid and tropical in the lowland areas. In the region of 1500 meters and above, the temperature changes are more often in the winter and at the end of the monsoon. The climate in the western part of winter becomes dry due to the northeast wind coming from the high altitude area. A journey refers to traveling from one place to another. When it comes to journeys, train journeys takes the top spot. A train journey certainly is a wonderfully joyous occasion. Furthermore, train journeys fill individuals with a feeling of intense excitement. Riding on a train and exploring new scenery is a fascinating pastime. There is much to be seen from a train's window. It is like you are riding in a separate universe. And this is New Aryan Kavu. New Aryan Kavu is a new railway station opened on Kollam Sengottai railway line, connecting Kollam district in Kerala with Tirunelveli district or the present day Tenkasi district in Tamil Nadu during the year 2018. The station is also known as Palaruvi railway station as the station lies very close to the famous Palaruvi Falls in Kollam district. The train is a small world moving through a larger world. Trains have been around longer than you may have realized. A study by the University of Oxford found that the train travel is more environmentally friendly than flying or driving and can also reduce stress and increase feelings of well-being in passengers. This makes it a great option for those looking for a more relaxing and sustainable way to explore new places. German engineers built the first trains in 1550 using pathways of wooden rails called wagonways, the prototype of modern day train and railway systems. Much about train transportation has evolved since then. It has been about 200 years since the design of the first mechanical locomotive. Today, there are bullet trains that reach speeds of 300 miles per hour. The Kollam or Quillan, both the names are represents the same city. The Kollam Sengottai section is part of the Kollam Chennai meter gauge rail route commissioned by the British in 1904. The line has been completely converted to broad gauge and is now fully operational from Kollam Junction to Sengottai. Now, the status of the railway route is active. Indian Railways is the owner of this railway route. Indian Railways is a statutory body under the ownership of the Ministry of Railways, Government of India that operates India's national railway system. It manages the fourth largest national railway system in the world by size, with a total route length of 68,043 kilometers, which is equal to 42,280 miles. Running track length of 102,831 kilometers as on 31st March 2022. 50,394 kilometers of all the gauge routes are electrified with 25 kilowatt electric traction as on 1st April 2022. Indian Railways earns rupees 34,599 crores per year as per the records of 2021 to 2022 financial year. Indian Railways has 18 operational and 1 non-operational zones, and this is Southern Railway Zone. Chennai is the headquarters of the Southern Railway Zone, and you are watching Kollam Sengottai line. A journey from Sengottai to Kollam, it takes 94 kilometers. There are 17 railway stations in between Sengottai and Kollam. This is a passenger train. This train stops all the 17 railway stations. There are 4 express trains and 3 passenger trains have been operated in this railway line. This railway line opened on 26th November 1904 and closed on the year 2010. Now, the train is entering into a tunnel. This railway line opened on 26th November 1904 and closed on the year 2010. but again reopened on 9th June 2018. This line was a meter gauge but now modified into a broad gauge. This railway tracks runs over on many hills of the Western Ghats. Its highest elevation point is 892 feet, which is equal to 272 meters. Now, the train is entering into the area of Tenmalai. Tenmalai or Tenmala is a tourist destination in the eastern side of Kollam district of Kerala in India. This is home to the first eco-tourism center in India. The word Tenmala means southern hill in Malayalam language. The town is 66 km away from Kollam city and 69 km from the state capital of Thiruvananthapuram and is just 14 km away from Tamil Nadu state border. The Interstate National Highway 744 connecting Kollam with Madurai in Tamil Nadu and State Highway 2 of Kerala are passing through Tenmalai. Tenmala attracts foreign and domestic tourists with a host of attractions including boating on the lake, a rope bridge, trekking, mountaineering, biking and a musical foundation. The waterfall called Palarivi is a prime attraction nearby. Also nearby is a deer rehabilitation center where visitors can see deer in a forest setting and have a peep into their traditional tree house used by forest dwellers to escape harm from wild animals. And this is Winter Joe's. You are watching Kollam Sengottai line. There are 17 railway stations in between Sengottai and Kollam. Today the date is 14th April 2023 Friday. This train journey starts from Sengottai and ends with Kollam Junction. Sengottai is a town in the Tenkasi district of Tamil Nadu, India. It is the gateway to southern Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Kollam. Kollam is a city in the state of Kerala on India's Malabar coast. Total distance of this train travel is 94 kilometers. The train starts from Sengottai at 11:35 am and we expect to reach at 3:30 pm at Kollam Junction. This is a passenger train. This train will be stops at all the 17 railway stations. Today it is very hot because this is a summer season. The summer season in Western Ghats mountain range begins at the ends of February and it reaches peak level on April to May. The weather is humid in the plains, hills and coastal areas. The temperature remains high throughout the day, even in the night. The average maximum temperature hovers around 35 degrees Celsius and the minimum temperature is 28 degrees Celsius. But in winter season, these areas were covered by mist and fogs. In Western Ghats, the winter starts on November and ends up to February each and every year. In winter, the air is crispy and dry. The average maximum temperature is 28 degrees Celsius and the minimum is around 18 degrees Celsius. You can also visit all these areas to enjoy the panoramic mystery views of nature. I love the winter seasons, so that my name is also Winter Joes. These places are the parts of the Western Ghats. The Western Ghats are also known as the Sahyadri mountain range. Is a mountain range that covers an area of 160,000 square kilometer in a stretch of 1600 km parallel to the western coast of the Indian peninsula, traversing the states of Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Kerala, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is one of the 36 biodiversity hotspots in the world. It is sometimes called the Great Escarpment of India. According to the UNESCO, the Western Ghats are older than the Himalayan mountains. They influence Indian monsoon weather patterns by intercepting the rain-laden monsoon winds that sweep in from the southwest during late summer. You are invited to visit these places. Really, these places are amazing and beautiful. Now, the train stops at a village railway station. History of this railway line. The Kollam Sengottai meter gauge line conceived and implemented by Maharaja of Travancore. It was built jointly by South Indian Railway Company, Travancore State and the Madras Presidency. After a survey in 1888, work started in 1900 and was completed by 1902. The first goods train travelled on this route in 1902, while the first passenger train began its run in 1904. The railway line was constructed by the British in the foothills of the Western Ghats to transport forest products, spices, and cashews from Kollam to Chennai, their southern headquarters. 2007 on 1st May, rail services on Kollam-Punalur section withdrawn. 2010 on 10th May, Kollam-Punalur broad gauge section thrown open for services. 2018 on 31st March, the entire Kollam Sengottai line thrown open for passenger train services. Life is about accepting the challenges along the way, choosing to keep moving forward and savoring the journey. Take responsibility of your own happiness, never put it in other people's hands. Look at the mountains. Look at the oceans. No one else can change the oceans into mountains, and no one can change mountains into oceans, because the work of God's hand is the greatest. A day and night on the mountain is better than 1,000 nights in the city, because you meet the universe on the mountain. Clouds come and go, the mountain remains. This is Winter Joes and you are watching Kollam Sengottai line. Today the date is 14th April 2023 Friday. This train journey starts from Sengottai and ends with Kollam Junction. This is a passenger train. These places are the parts of the Western Ghats. This railway track runs over on many hills of the Western Ghats. Its highest elevation point is 892 feet, which is equal to 272 meters. Indian Railways is the owner of this railway route. Indian Railways earns rupees 34,599 crores per year as per the records of 2021 to 2022 financial year. This is a tropical semi-evergreen forest and is home to animals like elephants, leopards, bisons, sambar deer, wild boar, lion-tailed macaques, jaguars, deers and most of the other regular inhabitants of a wild. The Western Ghat climate is generally humid and tropical in the lowland areas. The climate in the western part of winter becomes dry due to the northeast wind coming from the high altitude area. And this is Idamun railway station. Idamun is a village in Punalur Taluk in Kollam district in the state of Kerala in India. The density of population is very low. These areas are fully covered by natural vegetation. Trains are wonderful. Indian train travel can benefit mental health. The rhythmic motion and scenery provide a soothing and relaxing experience that can reduce stress and anxiety. Our life is a constant journey from the birth to death. I like trains. I like their rhythm and I like the freedom of being suspended between two places. All anxieties of purpose taken care of. There are 4 express trains and 3 passenger trains have been operated in this railway line. Trains are beautiful. They take people to places they have never been faster than they could ever go themselves. Everyone who works on trains knows they have personalities. They are like people, they have their own mysteries. Early trains burned coal, wood, and oil to produce steam to drive the trains. Much of the country's infrastructure for locomotives is over half a century old. New clean technologies exist that can power trains quickly and efficiently. Who knows how the speedy and silent trains of the future will look? Welcome to the Punalur. Punalur is a municipality in Kollam district of Kerala state in India. It is the headquarters of the Punalur Taluk and Punalur Revenue Division. It is situated in the eastern part of Kollam district of Kerala on the banks of the Kallada river and foothills of the Western Ghats. It is about 45 kilometers northeast of Kollam and 68 kilometers north of Thiruvananthapuram. Many tourists has visited scenic spots along the Kallada river. The Palarivi Falls is 35 kilometers from Punalur. The first planned eco-tourism project in Kerala is only 20 kilometers from Punalur on National Highway 744 towards Sengottai. Punalur Paper Mill. It is believed that the oldest paper mill in the country was started at Punalur in 1886. The mill used reeds to make paper and was opened by T.J. Cameron, an industrialist from Britain. One of the mill's customers when they were opened was the India Security Press. Up to 1931, Punalur was renamed multiple times. In 1887, the mill, which was managed by Ellen Dalmia and has around 1020 employees, was shut down due to huge liabilities. Now the train reaching the Kollam junction. Thank you for watching.